Hey guys, and Daniel here. I just kind of wanted to do a little check-in after World Mental Health Day. I know that it takes constant support to kind of get through some of that stuff, and I'm not trying to make it sound like the mental health care system is so flawed that it doesn't work. But I do feel like there's a need for discussion about reform, and sort of making the situation a little bit more compassionate. I know that as a caregiver, you have these doctors and nurses, and it's just a constant, steady stream of people coming and going. And I know that for them, it's hard because they don't always get to see sort of the fruits of their labor, So as mentally ill people come through the system, like say in like a psych ward or some other crisis situation, like a suicide hotline or something, they're only with you when you really need help, and that can be really hard on healthcare providers to do that day in and day out, and especially never seeing the progress, or never seeing the outcome, the eventual outcome, and the healing and things like that. So for me personally, I work as a caregiver, so I understand that working with people with severe disabilities, it's like every day it doesn't get better. It just seems like things are can only degrade from there. So I definitely understand that side of it. So I'm not trying to say I don't empathize with the doctors and nurses, but I personally feel like the system could be a lot better. I've personally dealt with police during crisis episodes. I've been sedated by hospital staff when, I'm like, I'm not a threat. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to hurt anybody. And yet they're, scared. They're scared, of their clients. So I think, for sure there needs to be more training on, how to handle crisis situations and stuff like that, and how to de-escalate, especially for the police, and for other people who are confronting, sick people, people that are at the end of their rope or worse. So, I just wanted to touch base on that because, in modern day times, everyone has mental illness. Everyone. Even the psychiatrists. One of my old psychiatrists, I just found out, had his license taken away because of a drug and alcohol problem. So, everybody is struggling with these mental health issues. And I really feel in my heart that it's a byproduct of a very sick society where sort of money and influence and status are put above like self-care and treating people with respect and treating people with compassion and helping your neighbors. And those things all wear down on us. They all wear down on us. So I'm not trying to diminish people that only have minor mental health symptoms. You're just as important as everyone else. I'm not trying to diminish the healthcare workers or the people in the mental health care system that do care. I understand that it's hard. It's hard for you, it's hard for everybody. But as a person who's vulnerable and coming into the system with a severe mental illness, it's very easy to sort of get like manhandled. You know, you got to be careful, you got to be cautious, you got to be compassionate. You can't just treat every mentally ill person that comes through the door the same. You know, you got to be mindful of everything about them. You got to come at them with a new perspective every time, because every person is special in their circumstances. So, you know, it's not cookie cutter. So that's my thoughts for today on you know, sort of some reform ideas for the mental health care system. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'm kind of fighting a cough right now, so it's hard for me to kind of communicate these things. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. Check out my book. It's on Amazon. My new book's coming out December 7th. I'll throw up the link in the you know, text info that goes along with this video. Thanks again. Love you again, and you know, take care of yourself.